Hi, my name's Milky,
I'm Sam.
and we're Wargasm, and you're watching Bloodstock TV.
Okay, next up on Bloodstock TV, a gentleman that needs no introduction, but I'm going to introduce him anyway. We have Brian Blessed with us. How are you?
Oh, and I'm having a good time, marvellous time.
Excellent.
I've never had a microphone this big in all my life. Hello. Oh, it's lovely. And very sexy too. You are sexy. But I'm having a marvellous time. I did my first kind of heavy metal about 10 years ago in the O2 Arena, and it was a magical experience. It took me by surprise. And I met or Black Sabbath. And beforehand I met them, and they were very like that, and quite English and talking away and very lovely and positive. And then they went on the stage. About an hour later, they suddenly appeared in front of me with all the hair on going, and they went on. Entirely different from the guys I've been talking to. Brilliant guys and brilliant music. Now, I had a man from the Royal Opera House. I think he was the conductor of the Berlin Symphony Orchestra. And he said that the musicians there, Black Sabbath and others, and like we're now experiencing, with Saxon and so forth, is that their technique was superior to the Berlin Symphony Orchestra or the London Symphony Orchestra, etc. And that the sounds that they made on their instruments were superior and vaster than anything that Mozart could have constructed. That if Mozart were alive, and Wagner and Beethoven and Bach, they would have been obsessed with heavy metal because they can make sounds that are unrivaled. Now, I've just experienced that again, with Saxon. And what's lovely about Saxon is that it's where I was born. I mean, they're Barnsley orientated. I was born in Mexborough, Barnsley, joined together. And it's an area that is radioactive with artistry. The whole of the Don and Dern Valley, right where Saxon comes from and all that, radiates with brilliant people. So I am not surprised by this amazing audience reaction that I've had. Nothing quite in the entertainment world, in the acting world, compares to it. And this, I don't mean this vainly, but except me. And that's because I did a film called Flash Gordon. And my character is so larger than life. But then you can't be larger than life. Life is large. And I play Voltan, Prince Voltan, the kind of king leader of the Hawkmen. And apropos of nothing one day, I'm on this planet, and my right-hand man, Birdman, says, he's alive. What? And I went, Gordon's alive? Where are you? He said, well, I'm riding around on a Hawkman's rocket cycle. Riding around on a Hawkman rocket cycle? What? I said, please come and help, Voltaire. I said, well, all right. He said, well, thank you. And he said, what for? Said Flash Gordon. For giving a dumb old bird a second chance, which I think is almost as brilliant a line as Gordon's alive. But me, I have been in Germany, I've been in South America, I have been with Eskimos, I am the oldest man to reach the North Pole, no end to my talents. I'm the oldest man to get to the North Pole, 3 times on Everest. That I have space training. I'm the only actor who has had complete, with NASA and the Russians, I am space trained. And nothing compares to the fact of me saying, Gordon's alive. That, therefore, is a bridge with heavy metal. When I go on there and do it, heavy metal knows straight away. And what I think is vitally important, and this is where heavy metal, I think, succeeds, is that embraces the prehistoric. What's the word I said earlier? Not prehistoric. What's the word I said? Oh,
Primeval.
Primeval, prehistoric, primeval. No. Therefore, to be primeval, to be prehistoric, of course, is the most sophisticated thing you can be. And to see young men rolling around, and wearing makeup and making these fabulous sounds, it is wild and emotional and artistic. And I think it is so healthy. It's what we need. I think it is very, very important to be mad. It is healthy. I am stark raving mad, and it makes me happy. So I can do Shakespeare or do anyone. Shakespeare was mad, wonderfully mad. And I think this is very, very healthy. It's what my wife said to me one day when I've been talking about Rocky Marciano. What did I say? She said, "You are truly not atavistic, not..."
You are, oh my God, not animalistic.
Anyway.
I can't remember the word.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Primitive.
That's the word.
She said, "Brian, you are primitive." And she said, "That means you are, to my mind, wonderfully sophisticated." So all these people making all this noise and putting all this makeup on and wearing all these things, they are sophisticated. And their music is sophisticated. It's not bang, 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 wallop. So part of me is here today. I have to earn money because I've got lots of bloody animals that I have to bloody protect. If I didn't have had so many animals in my life, I'd be a multimillionaire. But excuse my language, but fuck me. I mean, I've got to spend so much money on bloody animals and so forth. And therefore, I'm earning a bit of money today as well. But I'm really here. I knew what to expect. No, I wasn't surprised. I'd have been absolutely disappointed if I'd not had that wonderful audience reaction, because I have a great affinity. When I'm with them, the bands and so forth, I feel I've come home. And I think that we need it in this day and age. From helping people with their mental problems, with everything, and so forth. That we need it, such brilliance and artistry. So that's why I'm here. Yeah. Basically, I've earned a few bob, but I'm here to pay tribute to art, because art is everything, completely everything. And it is a big message to the government. Neglect the arts at your peril. It is so important. So when these people go away from here today or tomorrow, whenever they go, or have been going away, they are better human beings. Absolutely. And the earth is better for what they're doing.
Yes, we've had a long 5 days of it, but it has been a proper release of energy that everyone's been kept inside for so long, and it's we call this our home. You mentioned home. This is our home. Bloodstock is our home.
Yeah. So that's why I'm here.
Marvellous. It's great to have you here. Most of the people that I've spoken to today have said to me, is he Sir Brian yet? Is he Sir Brian yet? And I'm like, no, he's not. I don't understand why. So what I thought was, I have here a Bloodstock sword.
That's it.
And I would like to make you Sir Brian of Bloodstock.
You've got very good taste.
So I go, arise, Sir Brian of Bloodstock.
Thank you, I am Sir Brian of Bloodstock. And tell the other buggers of the House of Commons and 10 Downing Street to get their finger out. I've got an OB, but of course OB means other buggers' efforts. So I've got that. But that's a thank you. That couldn't get a better knighthood than that.
Well, there you are. Sir Brian,
I'm very, very grateful.
I can now refer to you.
Look after that sword. You pick it up. Don't lose it. There's the sword. Give it to her. Don't let her lose it.
The sword is here.
Don't lose it. That's my sword. I'm going to put it on television.
So, Sir Brian of Bloodstock,
yes.
It's amazing to have you here. And I believe you're now going to go and have a look in our gallery and go and have a look at some wonderful artwork.
I love art. As you just said, that art is everything. And then I'm going to do my final one. scariest, evil's scarecrow.
Oh yes.
I've got that.
They are some good friends of
I've got to do
ours.
some crabby longs.
Oh, absolutely.
Crabby long, and all that. Crabs do fart, of course.
Absolutely, yes. You will enjoy those. They're good friends of ours, and they're almost like the house band here. They've played here so many times that it's almost like we can't have a festival without Evil Scarecrow. So I'm sure you'll have a wonderful time with them, and I hope you have an amazing time with the rest of your time with us.
That's the best interview I've ever had, I think. I mean, I've talked all the time, but
That's fine.
That's absolutely marvellous.
No one wants to hear me.
It's a privilege, and thanks for knighting me. Which, as I said, you proved you've got wonderful taste.
Thank you very much.
And screw the government and all the other twats who've given knighthoods to all those other boring twats as well. So I'm very grateful, thank you.
100% agree. That's Squatter on Bloodstock TV with Sir Brian Blessed of
Thank you very
Bloodstock.
much. I am Sir.